Wow, this is interesting lighting. This is a lot like Clint Eastwood's, like, most films. Not 1517 to Paris. I guess that says something. Nah, probably not. Anyways, guys, the 1517 to Paris is Clint Eastwood's latest film. He is a fantastic director. He's directed such films as Mystic River, Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, Letters from Iwo Jima. He's a great director. There's really only been one misfire for me, even though I haven't seen J. Edgar yet, but I didn't like Hereafter a lot. So I went into this obviously with, pretty mid expectations, honestly. It wasn't like I wasn't looking forward to it, but also wasn't like I was like, this is going to be a masterpiece. So I didn't know what to expect, because I read online, these people, they're not just people. They are the real life survivors of this event. And as you'll know, this is the story about 3 people that, stopped a mass shooting on a train. 3-4 minute event. Not 3-4 minutes, but that's what it feels like almost. And I think the only positive, honestly, with this film is that it is the real life survivor. So everything that you're seeing, the 94 minutes, it probably is stuff that actually did happen to them. Sure, it's boring as, heck, but it actually probably happened, because it's a real life survivor. So they were probably like, hey man, Clint Eastwood, this actually did happen, so let's have us in the movie. And Clint Eastwood's probably like, get off my movie set, and they were like, hey, but this is my movie, man. And then so they're like, all right, don't get off my movie set, just do the scene. And that's the thing, guys. This film, honestly, this review is probably more interesting than the movie itself, because this movie is very bland. And, of course, the acting is appalling. Absolutely appalling. This year, it makes 50 Shades Freed looks like it has good acting. Yeah, I know. That's saying something. But it makes sense, because these 3 people, they're not actors. It's the real life survivors. And that's the positive and the main negative to this film. Also, along with the cringe-worthy dialogue. I laughed as much with this film as I did with 50 Shades Freed. That is not good. And it is appalling just because Clint Eastwood is such a fantastic director. He has such a great style. But I think it also just has to do with he's in between projects, and he got this script and he's like, why not? It's an American film, so why not? But the problem is, this story is 4 minutes long. It's a stopping of a terrorist attack. A 4-minute event. This isn't a movie about 9/11, where it's something that continuously happened. It paved the way for further events. It's no, this event didn't pave the way for other events. It was just a little event, and they edited it so weirdly. They had it where it was childhood, the main event going on, childhood, and then it's they're just progressive going, and it's just awful editing style. It's it just is trying to hide the fact that this is, and I know it sounds messed up, but it's the truth. It's an event that should have been made into a movie, and that's what they're trying to hide, because if you did it in chronological order, you would have been bored for 90 minutes, then 4 minutes, which is the actual event. You would have been like, okay, this is kind of interesting, but it could have been just a short film, 4 minutes. Instead, you have 90 minutes of exposition-driven dialogue, events that literally, it's not even naturalistic, events. It's just advertisements for ice cream and other food and everything. It's dude, all you're doing is making me hungry, and not in a good way. This isn't Julie and Julia. Anyways, that's my rant. The cinematography wasn't Clint Eastwood always has this style, and I feel as though with his last couple films, it's just gone downhill. It's just very boring looking, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it also didn't help that his score for this film didn't work. I don't think he composed it, but whoever composed it, it just did not work for what this film was going for. But alas, guys, who knows? You might have enjoyed it. And I'm sure audiences will like this more. But for me personally, I feel as though whilst watching this film, and even now talking about it, it just is a film that I think, yes, these people did deserve medals. I am not saying they didn't. They absolutely did. But as a film, it just does not work. It really does not. It shouldn't have been. Again, a short film. Yes, because these people, their story does need to get told to everyone. But I don't think a 94-minute film was necessary, because the overall effect, it just did not work for me. But guys, 15 to 17 in Paris, did it work for you? That's the real question. And I know I went on a little bit of a rant, but it's just how I feel. And I almost forgot to give you guys my rating. 1517 to Paris gets a 0.5 out of 5-star rating. That's all I can give it, guys, unfortunately. But, you know, these guys were heroes, but again, short film. I know I've said it like 1,000 times, but that's all I think was needed. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I will, be reviewing some other films shortly, guys. Black Panther's coming out, so I don't even know why I'm doing this, because it's a Marvel film. But who knows, it might be good. So, check that out, though, when it comes out, and catch you guys later.